Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Pacers got another win. This time it was against the Miami Heat, 123-99. The Heat didn't even score 100 points, but they were 20-18 and 7-12 on the road. The Pacers 8-31 and 6-15 at home. They played at home in this game. They got off to a crazy start, 36-18 over the Heat. The Heat won the second quarter, 27-25, but the Pacers won the third quarter, 38-27. But they lost the fourth quarter, 27-24. But about time that happened, the game was already out of reach, and it was basically over. Everybody played that was healthy for the Miami Heat. Andrew Wiggins, 20 minutes, 11 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 block, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -8. And plus minus, he had a nice little block where he didn't quit on the play and was able to get it. He was able to finish near the rim. He did miss his only perimeter shot from 3. Bam Adebayo played 25 minutes. He only had 13 points. He was 5 of 12 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line is what he ended up doing there. 9 boards was the most on the team. He also had 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul. He also was a -23 and plus minus. A game where Bam took some good looks and he tried to make the right decisions, even if it was passing or just keeping the ball moving, and he crashed the boards as good as he could. Just wasn't enough. Norman Powell had one of his worst games in his entire career. 22 minutes, he had 6 points. He went 2 of 12 from the field and 1 of 7 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 3 rebounds and an assist, but he had 4 turnovers also in a steal though, and he also had only 1 personal foul and was a -22 and plus minus. Some of his looks went bad. It just wasn't his night tonight when he was trying to score and create shots. Didn't work out for him either. Davion Mitchell, 19 minutes, 1 point. He missed his only shot, and he also missed a free throw, 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from the field. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a -7 and plus minus. Tyler Hero, 32 minutes, 21 points. That was the most for the team. That was game high for the Heat. 8 of 19 from the field, 1 of 8 from 3, and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. When you shoot that poorly from 3 and you can't really get shots to fall outside of the 3 line either, is a real hard thing to do. Is going to be winning, and they could not come close to actually being able to win this game. When they made their run, they cut it to double digits, which was about a 10-point lead, and then the Pacers just kept busting their butt to a point where it went back to being a blowout. 7 boards for Tyler Hero, 4 assists with no turnovers. That was good. 1 steal, 1 block to add on to that, and he only had 2 personal fouls, and that was really good to see. One of his rebounds was offensive on top of that. He was a -14 and plus minus. Fantasio, 6. He ended up playing 8 minutes. He had 5 points, was 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. He had 1 board, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and 1 personal foul. He was a 0 and plus minus. I like what he did out there. Took good looks and really kept trying to play defense as hard as he could, and it was working out in this one, and he didn't really get in too much foul trouble, and he didn't play a lot of minutes anyway. Gardner, 12 minutes, 2 points. He went 1 of 6 from the field and missed all his threes, going 0 for 4 from the 3-point line. He did have 7 boards and no turnovers. He also was able to get a steal and a block. He almost fouled out, but he had 4 personal fouls and 3 offensive rebounds. He did a lot of stuff wrong in this one. Didn't give them too much help, but the boards is the main thing that ended up being the greatest part of his night. It was a +3 and plus minus. Keishad Johnson, 6 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. Those his only misses was the 3-pointers. He also had no turnovers and a personal foul. No personal fouls, and was a +4 and plus minus. Jaime Jaquez has been there for him when he comes off the bench or starting. 25 minutes was the most. 16 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and a -22 and plus minus. He did a good job of picking his shots and getting them the way he wanted them, and also helping out on the boards and just trying to make the right play on either side of the basketball court. Nikola Jovic, he also struggled making shots. 17 minutes, 4 points, 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 turnover. No personal fouls in the minus 12 and plus minus. Khalili Ware, 17 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover. No offensive rebounds, no personal fouls in the minus 5 and plus minus. Drew Smith, 12 minutes, 8 points, 2 of 2 from the field, or 1 from 3. 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 4 assists. Those was the most assists on the bench, was 4. He also was tied Tyler Hero for the most in the game for the Heat. 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 2 and plus minus. Pelly Larson, 16 minutes. He had 4 points because he went 4 or 6 from the free throw line. He missed his only field goal, which was a 3. 3 rebounds, 1 turnover. He also had 1 block, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 20 and plus minus. And Yakachonis, 9 minutes. He was 0 3 from the field, 0 1 from 3. He had 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, and was a plus 2 and plus minus. Nobody really had a great or amazing night in this game, even off the bench. You can say Jaime, but that's only 1 player out of everybody that played. And then you look at Tyler Hero, but everybody else had a good to mediocre or a bad game. And that's crazy that your whole team didn't really perform well. And that's just something that sucks when you come in ready to play and you want to get the win and nobody really had it going. And then you just get blown out on an opponent's court, and you did it to a team that's been struggling to just get wins in general, and it was able to blow you out and win by a large amount. Pascal Siakam didn't even have a good game. He played 26 minutes and had 11 points, but he went 4 of 15 from the field and 0 of 3 from the three-point line. He also went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 personal fouls, and a plus 9 and plus minus. He filled up the stat sheet, did a lot of things, but he's mainly out there to control the offense and be there for his teammates and score on mismatches. And he tried to do as much as that as he could. He just didn't do a good job of shooting the basketball. Andrew Nembhard did 29 minutes, 29 points. That was game high. 10 of 16 shooting from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He just had it going all night to the point where he even had 9 assists and no turnovers. That he just read the defense really well and just took the shots and made the plays that was safe. And sometimes that's all you really have to do as a playmaker or a combo guard. 6 rebounds, 2 steals, no personal fouls, and a plus 27 and plus minus. Aaron Nesmith, 27 minutes for him. He also was able to go 4 of 12 from the field and 1 of 5 from 3 and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Not a good shooting night for him also, but he really helped on the boards. He had 9. That was tied for the most on the team. He also had 2 assists, 1 turnover, 4 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and was a plus 16 and plus minus. Quentin Jackson, 23 minutes, 6 points. The 6 points was the lowest on the team. He was the only starter tonight getting double figures in the starting lineup. He also went 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound. That was all that he had anyway. He did have 4 personal fouls. It was a plus 15 and plus minus. All the starters got a rebound or more and an assist or more. And they also did that for the bench besides Micah Potter, the only player that didn't get an assist off the bench. But Johnny Furphy, he came in and gave him 20 minutes, 10 points, 4 or 6 from the field, 2 or 2 from 3. 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, and a 1 offensive rebound, and a plus 2 and plus minus. He did a good job on the boards and scoring the basketball. He was really efficient, took good shots. Didn't step on anybody's toes, didn't get in the way. You have to like that. Jarris Walker, 30 minutes. That was the most off the bench. He also went 4 of 8 from the field to get 13 points, and also was 3 of 5 from 3 and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 9 boards, the most off the bench, tied for the most in the game with Nesmith. He also had 4 assists, 1 turnover, 4 steals, and a block. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 31 and plus minus, which was the highest. He did a lot of things for him, and he needed the minutes that he got because he was making winning plays on both ends of the court and just doing the fundamentally things that you need to do to win basketball games. So he just had a really, really good X Factor type of game. 4 minutes for Tony Bradley. He only had 3 points because he went 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He went 0 or 3 from the field. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds. That was all the rebounds he had. 1 personal foul in the -4 and plus minus. Jay Huff was dunking that basketball and finishing it around the rim. 19 minutes for him, 8 points, 4 of 9 from the field. He ended up missing every single three-pointer, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 steals, 1 block. Did a good job of being at the right spots at the right times and keeping his hands active. And he did it so well, he only had 2 personal fouls, even though he was going at a lot of things to try to make a defensive play. No personal, no 0 and plus minus. Michael Potter ended up scoring the most points off the bench in 16 minutes. He had 14 points because he went 4 or 6 from 3, even made a 2-pointer and went 5 or 7 from the field. He also had 4 boards, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 16 and plus minus. TJ McConnell, 17 minutes, 12 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 1 board, 7 assists. That was the most on the team off the bench. He also had 1 turnover and a steal. He also had 2 personal fouls and was a plus 7 and plus minus. He did play within the flow of the offense and just try to make the right play like he always does. He can create his own shot. He can hit set shots. He can get to the basket, and he can find his teammates with just looking for him and just making the pass quick and fast and in a hurry, just to get them good looks and confident looks that they feel they can make. Ethan Thompson, 4 minutes, no points because he missed his only shot, which was a 3. 1 rebound, 1 assist, no turnovers in the block, no personal fouls, and a -4 and plus minus. Ben Shepherd, 20 minutes, he made his only shot from 3, and the other one he missed, and he also missed his 2-point field goal. So he finished with 3 points in 20 minutes. He had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and no turnovers, and a steal, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 9 and plus minus. Cam Jones, 4 minutes, 2 points, 1 or 2 from the field, or 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, no personal fouls, and a -4 and plus minus for him. Both teams let everybody get out there and do something, and it was a fun game for the Pacers because they got up so big that they was able to get some rest. They was able to give the crowd something that they wanted to see. It was just a fun game from them, and the fans really enjoyed it too because they just haven't been getting that many wins this year. And the Heat, they did a lot of things right, but they did more things wrong, and they just could never get shots to fall enough. And then they even tried to find a way to get to the paint and get to the free throw line, and it worked, but they just missed too many shots everywhere else. And this game was really never close enough to where they could win it anyway after that first quarter. And you don't really see games go like this, but it ended up going like that for the Heat all night. And they shot 92 field goals. They only shot 39%. The Pacers shot 98. They shot 45%. The Heat shot 30 3-pointers. They only shot 13% though. The Pacers shot 40. They shot 43%. 29 free throws for the Heat, 79%. 22 for the Pacers, 82%. 51 rebounds for the Heat, 54 for the Pacers. 37 assists for the Pacers, 17 for the Heat. That's 20 less assists compared to the Pacers. That's crazy. 16 turnovers for the Pacers, 19 for the Heat. 13 steals for the Pacers, 6 for the Heat. 4 blocks for the Pacers, 5 for the Heat. 12 offensive rebounds, 11 for the Heat. 40 defensive rebounds for the Heat, but 42 for the Pacers. And then 23 personal fouls for the Pacers, 18 for the Heat. But like I said, even though they fouled, they ended up getting more free throw attempts than the Pacers, but they also shot a worse percentage. The Heat still did a lot of things right, like I said before. They just couldn't put it together, and they just couldn't make enough shots. And it just was too tough for them to do it, even if they was wide open. And the game just wasn't close because they just couldn't execute enough to be a threat in this one to the Pacers. And the Pacers should just be happy. We got to win. That's what we play for. That's what we suit up for. That's what we came to do. It wasn't always, good this season, but it's just good to get something different. They've been getting so close and playing so hard and always coming up short. It's good for them to get a couple wins this month, and we'll see what they do for the rest of the season and how things will go for them. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace, and I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.